The statue of the Happy Prince stood on a tall column in the city square. His eyes are two blue fires. He has a ruby in his sword and he is made of golden leaves. Crowd passing by stop to admire the beauty of the statue. A mother and her daughter also stops to admire the beauty of the statue.
Wait a minute, mother. Look, what a beautiful statue. Do you know who is he?
That is a statue of a prince. It has been here for many years. People tell different stories about him. I don't know if he was really only a legend.
Tell me if you know something about him.
People say that he was a prince who lived in a castle on the top of the mountain. His father, the king, was very generous and a kind man. He shared all his fortune with people. That is why people loved him, and the prince too. They were very happy. There hadn't been any other king just like him. But one day the king got sick and died suddenly. The prince was so sad and desperate, died shortly after the death of his father.
Oh, that's so sad story. Do you know who made this statue?
People collected all the gold and the precious stones given to them and they made the statue. They were very grateful what the king did for them. So they named the statue the Happy Prince.
Well, he doesn't look like a prince. He looks like an angel. I think he was as kind as his father.
That's what people say. Let's go. It's late.
Let's go.
The mother and her daughter leaves. A swallow traveling south also comes to the statue and sits in his feet for rest.
This is really a beautiful golden bedroom. Oh, this trip to Egypt is too long and I am very tired. I will rest here for a while and tomorrow I will continue my journey.
A drop of water fall on her.
Oh, it's starting to rain?
2 more drops of water fall on her. She looks at the sky.
This is strange. Sky is clear. Where are those water drops coming from?
She looks at the statue. The statue cries.
Who are you?
I am the Happy Prince.
If you are Happy Prince, then why are you crying?
I cried because when I was alive and had a human heart, I never worried about anything. I didn't know what tears were. But now I'm standing here on the top of this column. I can see that there is suffering and misery in my kingdom.
What can you do now?
My father was a great man. Everything he gave to his people, including gold, a life. I want the same, but I can't. I can't move. I'm only a statue. I don't need to be covered with all the gold and precious stones.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, in the corner of the street you will find a poor house. One of the windows is open, through which I can see a lady sitting on the table. She is embroidering a beautiful dress that a lovely lady will wear at the palace ball. Her daughter is in bed, sick and hungry, but she can only give him some water. Please, little swallow, I want you to take a ruby from my sword.
I will do what you want.
The swallow took the ruby from the sword and left for the poor woman. The swallow returned.
I did as you told me. The woman was surprised when she saw the ruby. She took it in hand. She cried and hugged her daughter. I felt so satisfied.
Well, that is because you have done a good action. Please stay with me tonight as my messenger.
Do you want me to do something else?
Yes, take one of my sapphire to the writer who lives in that house over there. He is cold and hungry. He is trying to finish his play for the director of the theater, but he is too cold and hungry to write anymore.
What will he do with sapphire?
He will sell it to the jeweler and buy some firewood and food and finish his play.
I can't do that. I should be in Egypt by now.
Little swallow, do as I command you.
The swallow took one of the sapphire and left for the poor writer. She returned to the statue's feet.
Thank you, little swallow.
I did as you told me. You don't know how happy I felt when I arrived his home. The man looked so happy when he saw this fire. He took it in hand.
Now, I want you to take another sapphire.
If I will take out the other sphere, so you will be blind.
It doesn't matter. Do it, please.
Where should I go?
In the quarter below, you will find a little match girl. She is wearing no shoe and had no coat. Her matches were felled in the mud, and now she can't sell them. Her father will be angry on her if she doesn't bring home some money. And I don't need this sapphire. She needs more than I.
The swallow took the other sapphire and gave to the poor girl. He returned to the statue.
I did as you told me. The poor little girl, I found her crying sitting on the ground. I stood in front of her. When she saw this fire, she took it.
Thank you, little swallow.
No, that you are blind. I can't leave you alone. I will stay with you forever.
Then there is one more thing you should do for me. I am covered with fine gold. Take it off leaf by leaf and give it to the poor, those who need it.
But I don't want you to die.
Please understand, little swallow. My people built me a statue with all the golds and the precious stones given to them by my father. This is their gold. I want to give it back to them. Start it right now.
The swallow took the gold leaf after leaf and gave it to the poor men and women passing by. The swallow returned to the statue's feet.
I did as you told me. Now I want to sleep for a while. I am very tired.
Rest, my good friend. You deserve it.
The swallow closed her eyes and died. The mayor, his guard, and the crowd enters. They look at the statue and the dead swallow.
There's the dead swallow lying beside the statue.
The ruby, the diamond, and the sapphire that cover the statues are not there.
The statue is worthless. Let's destroy it and throw everything to the trash, including the swallow.
The guard and the picked up the statue and destroyed it. They left pieces of the statue behind and the golden heart. An angel enters. He sees the golden heart of the prince and the heart of the swallow.
These are the two most beautiful things I have seen on earth. I will take them for God.
The angel takes the heart to the god, where the swallow and the prince live forever.